Hey,
What's up?
what's
What's
going
going
on?
on? Let me make sure this phone is off.
Okay, I like that. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm charged up. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, look
Thank
at
you.
us. Look at
Thank
us.
you for having me here.
Oh man, you already know. We both got our fatigue on. We ready for war,
Hey,
huh?
I didn't even know. It wasn't even a setup.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Oh
So,
man.
first of all, it's such a huge honor and pleasure for you to be on our show today. I just started this podcast, last week, and I've been actually interviewing different entrepreneurs and different trainers for the past 3 years, and everybody been on my heels about getting this podcast started. So, even though the pandemic have been, bad for one point, but I think this is a huge opportunity for everybody to come together, really, really grind, really, really turn their passion into reality. And I'm loving what I've been seeing you do, since this pandemic. I've loved what you've been doing for the past couple of years since I've known you, but I'm really, really excited about what you have been doing with during this quarantine and pandemic. I can't wait for you to share about it. I'm hearing some rumors in the streets right now that, you're about to hit this first cut, the Mill Team 7,500. I hope that's true. That means if you're about to hit your first cut, the Mill Team 7,500, and we still have all this time left, then we may get that first team, the press team. I think
Speaking
that's
of existence.
speaking into existence. You already know. You already know. So, like I said, I'm excited. I don't want to take too much away from what you're going to bring to the table. So, first of all, what's your name? Where you from? And let's start right there.
Okay. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? My name is Elizabeth. That's my government name. But everybody calls me Spinderella. I actually am from New York, Dominican from New York, and I've been living in Miami now for the past 12 years. I also own a pole dancing studio that is my baby, and I also have the Herbalife business, and I work those two side by side.
That's awesome. So, what brings you from New York to Miami? Besides the beach, the nice weather, and the beautiful people.
Well, honestly, the besides the weather, that was one of the main things that for me was like a deal sealer. And then at that time, I was a single mom, so I just needed to get out of New York.
That's
Honestly, I
awesome.
needed to get out of New York. I needed a new change, and I ended up in Florida.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I can relate. I lived in Philadelphia for 26 years. I love Philly. Like it's a huge marketing machine. The
Mhm.
environment is awesome. The city's dope. The people are very, very ambitious. It's very, very, fast paced. We like a little New York. New York is like 20 times the size of Philadelphia. So, I moved out here for the same reason, same opportunity. I was going to FIU out here, was doing my music production, and was very, very successful with that. But I also left Philadelphia because I needed a change in lifestyle and a change of atmosphere. So that's dope, man. I'm very, very, proud that you're down here and that you're down here because you was pushed to become a better version of yourself, which is always great. So, first of all, how long have you been into fitness and what made you, get into fitness?
Well, I have actually been now doing fitness for 11 and a half years. The
Awesome.
moment that I decided to change my lifestyle, it just hit home with me. I actually went to my doctor and I was like, oh, so I want to get gastric bypass. And, I was 29. No, I'm sorry. I was 28 years old at the time. And it was a doctor here in Miami. He was like, no, I'm not going to sign off on that. You can, figure out and lose some weight. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try this out. And I started losing weight. And I caught MRSA from a gym. So that's how I
Oh,
ended up pole dancing. Um, and it was one of those things is like, I'm finally getting results. And then boom, something happens. And I'm like, okay, am I going to quit or am I going to keep on going? So I kept on going. I kept on going to
that's
be where
awesome.
I'm at today.
So were you doing pole dancing and fitness in New York, or everything started here in
No,
Miami?
everything started here.
Oh wow, that's
Everything
dope.
started from here.
Damn, that's dope. So you really, really like started from, from the mud.
I started from the bottom. I mean, when
That's
I
dope.
first moved out here, I was living in my mom's. It was she had like a house, and I was
Okay.
not even renting a room. I was staying in one of her rooms. Like I was living in my mom's house at 28 years old. That's not,
Oh yeah, I already
especially
know.
me that I'm used to living on my own for years. So I had to take a lot of risk, but
Okay.
I'm a risk taker.
Yes, I like that.
I'm like, YOLO, you only live once. If I don't do it and I don't try it out, then I don't know if that's gonna work. So
Right.
did it.
So, okay. So you moved from New York. All right. Now you're in Miami. Okay. You get, you find your love. You find your love and your passion. So you become a pole dance instructor. Okay.
Mhm.
So, what motivates you to not only become a pole dance instructor, but also to open your own studio, because you have your own studio here in Miami too, correct?
Yes, yes,
So
yes,
what
yes.
motivated you? What motivated you to say, "Listen, I don't want to work for and not. I don't want to work for another gym. I don't want to work for a corporation. I'm starting my own shit. I'm gonna get it popping. It's gonna be the best thing." Like, what happened in your life to say, "I'm gonna skip all of that and just do my own thing"?
Because somebody tried me and somebody told me that I couldn't.
Oh,
Straight up.
okay,
So what happened was, as I mentioned, I was going to the gym. I caught MRSA, and it was like, am I gonna quit or what am I gonna do? So and then I found pole dancing, and at that time I was also dating someone. He used to always go to the clubs, you know what kind
right.
of clubs. So I'm like, hold up. And then one day we were watching the show, and I'm like, oh
I could
wait,
do
oh
that.
fitness. Hold up. No, but it wasn't even that other what people thought. It was just like
Okay.
sneakers and like fitness on the fitness aspect.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay, let me go try this out. So I went to a pole dancing studio, but they had that stigma of what people thought pole dancing was, which was, oh, you're a pole dancer, automatically you're a stripper. No, I've never
Right.
danced in my life. I just dance better than a lot of them, but hey,
Ow.
whatever.
Ow. Yeah.
But
That's
the
dope.
whole thing was, as I was going there, I never imagined me opening up a studio. That was
Right.
not part of my thing. Where I lived, and my whole livelihood was corporate America.
Right.
What a lot of people don't know about me, I am a brain when it comes to like numbers. Like I'm really good with policies, procedures. I've been doing finance for over 25 years.
Wow.
So taxes and business and getting
That's
corporations and
dope.
putting things in place. I am a brain when it comes to that. I'm also very computer savvy.
Right.
So that was one of the things that it was like, okay, I've worked in corporate America. I've always made good money, but I was working for somebody else,
Right. Hmm.
So when I was going to the pole dancing studio, I loved it. I started getting more results. But again, they were very more like geared towards another direction that I was like, but I didn't have it in my mind. So I would bought a pole and I would just start doing merengue classes. I'm Dominican.
Right.
So I was stiff. So I would just go and just do cardio classes with the pole, and I loved it. And I never thought anything of it. Fast forward, one day a new girl walks into her place and I'm telling her, oh, I've lost like 60 pounds. It is amazing. I love it. Pole fitness, yada, yada, yada. And I have a pole at home. And the owner of the gym, there was like 6 people there.
Right.
She says in front of everyone, this isn't a gym, right?
Oh, okay.
It was one of those things like, what? Did she just? Yeah, she did.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I had a choice, whether to let the New York come out or walk away.
Right.
So I did. I walked away, but I left out of there feeling defeated. I was like, I'm never gonna go back over there. Like, I found something that I love. Here this lady comes and she just like, what do
Shitted
you
on your
mean?
parade. Try to
Like,
shit on your
she
parade.
straight shitted on me. And
That's
I was
crazy.
just like, what am I gonna do now? So the whole way home, I had told the instructors, like, I gotta go, but I didn't want her to, know that I was leaving.
Right.
So she let me out through the back. And the whole way home, I was crying, like, damn, I can't believe this, And then by the
Yeah.
time I got home, it was one of those things. I went to go take a shower and I looked at myself in the mirror and it was like, are you gonna really let this? She gonna try you like this? Oh no, honey. That night I took a shower and I opened up the corporation on Sunbiz. And
Wow.
that was in April of 2010.
Wow. Congratulations. So 10
Okay.
years. So you're on your 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, no, I already passed it.
You
So
passed.
that's
Wow.
when I opened up the
Congratulations.
corporation. Yes.
Congratulations.
Then
That's
in
dope.
June, I started it in my house.
Okay.
I was like, I'm gonna do this. That's it. This is what I'm gonna do because I'm one of those people that when I want to do something, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it 100%.
That's dope.
So fast forward, I went and I put up in my living room 4 poles, took out all my couches, turned it into a studio. I put floors and
Damn.
everything.
Are y'all hearing this?
Yeah,
In the living room.
in
That's
my
dope.
living room.
That's dope.
Within 4 months, I ran out of space. So and
Wow.
then I had to move it, and then I had a 2-door garage, and I turned it into a full studio that I had 7 poles now, mirrors,
Wow.
the whole thing. You walked in there, you're like, this is a garage. It was a full studio.
That's dope.
So from there, I rocked it out, and then I ran out of space again. And I've been at my same location for 8 years going strong.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. So I started
Got to
pole
bow down to
dancing
that. Got to bow down to that.
because somebody tried me.
That's dope.
That's why.
You want to know what I love about entrepreneurship? It's like every single story that I had on here so far, everybody has been pushed to the limit where they didn't want to take shit from nobody else, and they decided to do what they want to do, and they wound up doing it better than the person that tried to push them over the edge. So, yo, this is a phenomenal story. Phenomenal story.
Yeah.
So, all right, so now you have your pole dancing studio in your house, grew too big for that, opened up your studio, grew too big for that at your new studio. Okay, now we're 10 years later. Okay, so what happened when you were having your pole dance classes with your clients? Okay, and I'm pretty sure if it was that, if you had, you know, that many poles, then it was pretty much an intimate, you know, class. So I'm pretty sure that the client base and the customer base turned into, you know, some type of friendship, which turned into, you know, sharing different lifetime stories. So who introduced you into the nutrition aspect of fitness? Because me too, I've been a trainer for 12 years now. And it was only 8 years ago when I was actually I've been an athlete my whole entire life. I've been taking supplements my whole entire life, but it was only 8 years ago that I was introduced to the supplement aspect of fitness, if that makes sense.
Yes,
So
yes, absolutely.
who introduced you to the nutrition aspect of the fitness, and how did that change your life?
Okay, well, as I was becoming a pole and owning a pole dancing studio and becoming an instructor, I had to get certified. I needed to be pole fitness certified, and I needed to have my personal trainer's license and my group certification.
Right.
So I've done all that. I also have my nutrition, you know, license that they give you, but it's not what I've learned today. So
Right.
fast forward, it was one of those things that when I started losing weight, I had gotten results. And I used to try the Herbalife products, but I never really took it serious. I never
Right.
took the business serious, nor did I even value the products, because the person who was like trying to give me the product never really helped me.
Right.
So I was just taking products, and that was that. Fast
Salesperson.
forward, yeah, no, the person was just trying to now I know what she was trying to do, which was move volume. And I'm going to tell you right now, if anybody's on here that's an Herbalife distributor and you try to give out your discounts so you can try to move volume, you're never going to grow.
Never.
Because she lost
Yep.
a diamond here.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, I want to hear about it.
Yeah, and it was a high school, not even a high school, it was like a middle school girl that she was also doing Herbalife, and it was just never serious until I met my sponsor. Now, when he came to me, I was just looking for something to give my clients, and I loved the Herbalife products.
Right.
Nothing to do with the business. So I loved the Herbalife products, and I just wanted to give something to my clients in a bundled package. Now, I'm a business person. I was like, okay, you know, I want to be able to give my clients something, a package, and include the fitness and nutrition, because at the end of the day, if your nutrition don't match your fitness, don't matter how long you're in the gym, you ain't gonna get the results that you want.
Nathan.
You're not.
Nothing.
You're not. And that's the point that I was at. I lost the weight, but I needed more. And luckily, I would use the Herbalife products, but I did not take it seriously. Like now, I abuse the products.
As you should.
Like, I abuse it. But
and we can tell.
You learn to value the products when you really love the products. And I am in love with those products. So when my sponsor came to me, first of all, I thought, you know, he was a nightclub promoter at the time. And I'm like, this dude, what? Nah. He's all over my DMs. Nah, homie. But no, he came to me on the business and we spoke. And I was like, all right, let's go. And then from there, it was the thing that changed my life. That was in October of 2012.
Wow. Okay. So, that's when I signed up too.
Yeah, October 2012. And it was the best decision that I've made. Now, it hasn't been the easiest.
No.
But it was the best decision that I made, because me adding the nutrition aspect to my fitness is what I really wanted to do. Right. Like girls come to me and they're like, oh, you know, I do this, I go to CrossFit, and then they're the first one at McDonald's. I'm like, baby girl.
Crazy.
Yes, that's
craziness.
not how it goes.
Right.
But people's mindset, oh, you know, I'm going to go and have this whole pie of pizza and then go work it out. Well, you know what? You're really not doing much. So for me, this has completely changed my life.
That's awesome. So how much weight how much weight did you lose, and how much body fat did you lose, you know, since you added the nutrition aspect of Herbalife into your fitness program?
Okay, well, the first 135 pounds I
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
lost.
whoa, whoa. Hold on, wait. Hold up. You lost how much weight?
Wait. The
Whoa.
first 135 pounds, I
Okay.
lost it with Herbalife and with my own just eating. Okay,
Wow.
because I switched my eating.
That's
And then
impressive.
on Herbalife, I'm down 150 pounds of fat.
Wow.
I am down and up 35 pounds of lean muscle. My
Holy
body fat
shit.
percent before, I couldn't use an Amaron. It would say error because my body fat was over 50%.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Right
That
now,
is
because
very
I just
impressive.
checked a few days ago, and women tend to have a little bit more body fat than men.
Yes, they
I
do.
was at 26.5% body fat,
Wow.
which for me is phenomenal. And I'm like, okay,
Phenomenal. We need a new word for this. This is past phenomenal right
okay,
here.
like there's something going
That's
on here,
incredible.
you know. So it's not even more about the scale, and I want people to understand that. Like, people think, oh my God, I weigh 150 pounds. No, there's a I weigh 150 pounds. There's a I weigh 150 pounds.
Right.
You get me? There's two
Right.
different things. Right now, my current weight is 169 pounds, which
Wow.
I feel amazing. When I dropped all of my weight at one point, I was at 100 and like 40 something, like
Okay.
147 pounds, and it just didn't look right. I'm a big girl at the end of the day, you
Right.
know, so I can't get to a point where my body is too small.
Too
You know,
tiny. Right.
it has to balance itself out.
Most
And
definitely.
I know my Herbalife nutrition has taken my results to another level that I wanted, and I saw it in my head. But now that it's like I see myself, I'm like, oh, I want more, and I want
Nice.
more.
That's dope. All right. So, next question. So listen. All right. So you have phenomenal results on the products. Okay. You're teaching your class. Now you're a health coach because you signed up to become a Herbalife distributor and health coach. So, the results that you see from your clients that were just working out compared to your clients that are on a healthy nutritional program and working out, what's the difference? How big of a difference is it?
Well, performance wise, my girls who are on the Herbalife nutrition, and disclaimer, Herbalife does not cure or diagnose any diseases. I just want to, point that out. But
Right.
I'm speaking facts. I'm not speaking from, oh, I read this on Google. I'm talking about, like, if y'all ask me, I can get you people to talk that. And I can show you videos. My girl, like, I'm going to give you an example. Her name is Devin. She's a heavier set girl.
Right.
Okay. She's on the Herbalife nutrition. You
Right.
see that girl on the pole, you're like,
Hold up.
you see a girl who is not under Herbalife nutrition, who looks skinnier, who looks fitter, but she can't
Right.
even keep up with her.
Wow.
So I'm talking about somebody else, not even me. And I know when people come in with that mindset, like, oh, I may not look like the ideal pole dancer, and then they come in my
Right.
studio and I go and I kick them with a 1-2. They're like, oh, sis, you strong, yes, don't
That's
sleep.
dope.
And
That's dope.
I know it's because of the nutrition.
That's dope. All right, so we've been on quarantine, okay, for weeks now. Okay, literally locked down on house arrest for weeks. Okay, and a lot of people they're panicking, or they have panicked, or they're beyond panicked, you know. But I go on your page and I see that what you decided to do is to take advantage of this opportunity of us being on quarantine and us being in a pandemic, and you decide to do something. You decide to do the unthinkable, first of all, right? And I love it. You know, I've been doing online training for 6.5, 7 years now. But what you bring in and your team have brought is something very intimate, something very special at a time when people need it. Okay, so what have you been doing since you can't have all the gyms are closed down, all the studios are closed down? Would you like to tell the people, like, what did you decide to do, and how did you decide to take advantage of the quarantine to help motivate and inspire people to do the program that you have doing? And what's the name of your program too?
Okay, well, it all started with the conversation. I was actually migrating to also move my classes online. Then Tywin out in Orlando, he was like, he asked me, say, hey, can you get on a Zoom real quick? And we had a conversation with a couple of other trainers, and immediately I was like, this is it. This is what we need, especially right now. And this was before like it really got bad with the whole quarantine situation. So it was like one conversation happened, then the next day we threw our first live free class.
Dope.
But again, I'm a business person. I'm not gonna do something half-assed. I'm not built that way.
Right.
So, and neither is he. So it's kind of one of those things that I was like, yo, we got something here. Let's take this to another level. So while businesses are closing, we turned around and opened up a business fully incorporated, and we're taking Unity Fitness online to like another level because we found so much value into this. And it was something that a simple conversation, and we really wanted to help the community. There was a lot of people that were going insane, not being able to work out, not finding an outlet. Especially like my girls, like I teach sexy fit classes. So my classes are very intimate, and the girls want to feel empowered.
Right.
So I was like, I can't take that away from them. I can't do that. No. So we decided to, and it was a group of us that we got together, and we offer so many different classes, and we do it all online because at the end of the day, all my businesses which goes to show you, Wi-Fi, that's where you make money.
Wi-Fi, you know? That's all you need. And so how much does it cost? Like if I wanted to get started on Unity Fitness today, how much would it cost me?
Well, we have a trial membership now that it's only $1.99, not $199. It's
Hold up. $2, $1.99, under $2.
But there's a lot more. We are creating a platform,
as you should,
that right from your phone you'll be able to download. You'll have live classes. You'll have cooking classes, you'll have makeup tutorials, you'll have nutrition plans, you'll have nutrition tutorials, and the possibilities are endless. But right now is what it is. Like today, I had to come back to Orlando. I've been back and forth between Miami and Orlando, just coming out here, you know, getting our audio 100%, you know, working on the back end business plan, making sure, because my mindset is like, listen, we can franchise this. Like, this is where I go. And the beauty about this is that it also helps me connect with my other clients with the nutrition. Because, again, fitness and nutrition go hand in hand.
Yes, they do.
People out there in the world, sometimes, let me back this up.
Right.
It's not even more so about losing weight. It's not about that. It's about staying healthy. I don't do this to lose weight. I don't do this to be all, you know, the sexiness. That's the bonus, baby.
Right.
But my health is everything. Like the fact that I can feel so healthy, and I'm super grateful, and you know, and for everyone who doesn't have a really healthy immune system, I mean, my hearts go out to you. But it goes to show you that at this time right now, health is wealth. You know, people's mindset, when you go to the gym, oh, you're just doing this to look good. Well, why don't you do this for your inside to look good? When your inside starts looking good, you start looking good.
Facts. Definitely
mindset.
Facts. Mindset. 80% nutrition, 20% exercise, 100% mindset. All day, every day.
All day,
so
every day.
That's dope. We got the Unity Fitness online. That's popping. Anybody want information on that? I'm going to post it on my story, and I'm actually going to post it on this video. That is amazing. I love that. Okay. All right. So we got that going on. All right. And now you guys are really, really taking it to the next level, which is going to be incredible. I can't wait to see the cooking classes and stuff like that. Okay. So next is, so you got that going on during quarantine. That's to help people physical aspect and health aspect. Okay. So what have you been doing to make extra, because this is only $199. Okay. Right. What have you been doing to help make extra income while being on quarantine and during the pandemic? Okay. And what have you been doing besides health and fitness to empower women? Because I see what you're doing as far as women empowerment. I've been seeing it for years now, but now you're just on a whole nother level. I've seen the growth from, you know, 7.5 years ago to this person that you have become right now. So what are you doing to help, you know, the bring income into your family, and also to help other people bring income into their family? Would you like to share?
Herbalife, baby.
Okay. All right.
I am a proud proud Herbalife distributors. And let me tell you
Ah.
something. My studio has to close down. I
Right.
still gotta pay rent.
Yes,
I
we do.
still have to pay.
Right.
I'm not, because I'm not gonna close it down, because that's my baby.
Right.
So that business right there, my Spinderella Fitness, my pole dancing studio, took a bit of a halt, but my Herbalife business went up the roof. This
Awesome.
is what I try to tell you. Wi-Fi. I literally run my business from anywhere. I can be in Orlando today. I can be in Miami tomorrow. I can be in New York. I can be in Japan. I can be wherever. My Herbalife business, I can take it anywhere.
Wow.
So people that are out there and think that Herbalife doesn't work, come and look at my check and tell me Herbalife don't work.
Oh, I like
And
that.
I'm not
So,
coming on here to try to, like, be on some, I'm all that. I worked hard to get to where I got to.
bust
But
your
guess
ass.
what? For everybody out there saying that Herbalife don't work, where you at?
The proof is in the pudding, right?
Where you at? Now, it's sad, everything that's going on out there of people losing their jobs. So
Right.
my mission is to help as many as I can. Maybe some people may not see the vision yet. That's okay.
Right.
So they need help with their nutrition and their health. I got you all day.
Right.
The moment you want to make some money, that's what I do.
Right.
I know how to make money. I know how to teach you how to make money. It's just up to you to take that first step.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
And if you really want it, it can happen. I didn't think it was possible. I would see the numbers and I would see the people and I would see the careers, and I'm kind of like, is this really possible?
Right.
When the Herbalife business landed on my lap, and when I tell you, I did not enter the Herbalife business for the business. I entered it to give my clients better options. I was sending them to GNC, and no putting any other companies down, just a disclaimer.
Right.
But I'm going to talk to you in facts. When you go to GNC, half the time the people don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
They don't. And
Right.
I'm not trying to put anyone down, because
Facts
that's
are
how they
facts.
choose to run their business model. However, Herbalife, you gotta go to trainings. What happens if you don't go to trainings? You don't qualify for certain things.
Right.
Your ID can get taken away.
Yes.
We get to get training with doctors. Where else do you hear that?
Right.
So when people sit here and tell me that Herbalife don't work and Herbalife in a business, I'm just kind of like, baby, you ain't ready. But when you're ready, you let me know.
I know that's
I
right.
can help you put a couple of dollars, not a couple of dollars. I'll add a little extra zero to that.
Right.
You just let me know when you're ready.
Right. So what are you doing to all right, so you let people know there's a business opportunity. There's a way for people to make money from the comfort of their own homes. Okay, so like how are you training people? Do you have like Zoom calls? Are there do you like do focus groups? Do you do one-on-ones? Like how are you plugging people into to the money machine, to the money mix
Well,
of the
first
business?
of all, I lock arms heavy with my sponsor. So it's like my line, and that's why I'm repping one of the reasons that I'm repping the Urban Soldiers, because that's our thing. It's Urban Soldiers.
That's my brother.
So locking
For
arms
life.
heavy, locking arms heavy with my sponsor, and keeping the team unified as much as I can.
Right.
And again, we're all over the place, but just really trying to plug them into everything. And our events, yes, we can't physically go to events, but Herbalife, man, we get motivational Monday calls that they plug us into that are, for all the tab teams. So I also do that. What I do is when I take those calls, I'll go in and I'll do like a little call with my non-supervisors, and just kind of give them like a little pep talk just to get them motivated.
Right.
But most importantly, keeping them around the fire, man. Keeping
That's
them
dope.
uniting with your people and just keeping them in tune. The other day, in one of our challenges, I went on there and I did a Zoom so that we can learn how to make herbal waffles.
That's dope.
Because some people, they need, one thing is looking at a video, and one thing is interacting and like watching somebody, and like I'm like, okay, look, nah, you're not doing it right. Oh, try it like this, yada yada. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just doing it that way. But yeah, just staying around the fire.
That's dope. So let me ask you another question. What is the hardest part about being a business owner and an entrepreneur?
Whew. More money, more problems.
Yes, indeed.
People think that success, or have this idea that success is an easy ride. It's not.
Right.
Example, last night, Ty and I were up until 5:20 in the morning.
Wow.
Because we were trying some new things out, and You know, I was fixing one thing on the website, he was handling something else, and we were just doing some back end stuff. And it's 5:20 in the morning, and we're like, oh wow, who's gonna come DJ? Because we always have for Unity Fitness, the beauty about it is it's very interactive workout. So we always have like a live DJ, like a live DJ spinning it up, cutting it
That's
up.
dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So he was like, I'm gonna come take the morning shift, and he had to be there at 7 o'clock. Mind you, we just left at 5 o'clock, but he was there. He was there handling
commitment.
tasks. Yeah, because we have, you know, we have to pick and choose on everything that we're doing with everything that we have going on, because we have a lot of things going on. You know, I run multiple businesses, and so does he. So it's one of those things that I'm understanding that success is a lot of work. Right. Like, it's hard to run an organization like I have. It's hard to have to talk to new people. It is. It's a challenge. Yes. And to talk to new people. And then when I have new customers, like, I can't sit there and just, you know, send them auto messages. Like, I don't do that. Right. I talk to you from the heart. So it's not you're not going to get an auto message from me. Right. So that's also time consuming, you know, talking to new people, you know, then you have your new prospects. So you always have to, like, be on your toes and multitask. And that's just me. So when people sit there and think that success, you don't got to work. Not when you got to work the hardest. Right. You know, definitely. In my house, I have a pool. I could easily have been chilling. And like my mom was like, but you know, you have a pool so you can just hang out. I was like, hang out? Now is the time to grind even harder. I don't got time for that. Facts. I don't have time for that. Like, right now, my mindset is on this train that I'm just going this way. And it doesn't matter. Nothing is going to get in my way. So when you want to be successful, ask yourself, are you really ready to grind? Right. There's one thing is, 5:30 workout, okay. And another thing is 5:30 workout, 6:30 workout, 7:30 Zoom, 8:30 whatever, 9:30 whatever, and the list keeps on going and going and going. Like, your schedule is not no 5:30 workout. Right. Fine. Let's go now.
I love it. I love it. So listen, so you're a single mother, right? And so how do you build and structure your schedule around your son?
My son, he's actually 17 years old.
Okay.
And
awesome.
I have included him into the business.
Wow.
My son does the business with me. He's actually a supervisor.
So your son is that's your business partner? Yeah. That's dope. That's awesome.
My son is 17 years old, and he's been following my footsteps since he was a child. When I was overweight, he was overweight. Wow. When he decided to change his life, he changed his life, and now he's an MMA fighter. He had his first fight in January. His first fight won.
Wow, congratulations.
He is 100% on the product. The other day, he was like, because he also goes to school in New York. The school that he goes to, that he decided that he wanted to go to, because that was another thing. I was faced with, I'm going to move back to New York because he got accepted to this particular school, or still try to balance it out. My son was like, Mom, you can't close Spinderella. And that was like at the peak of my Herbalife business. Right. And he saw that. So he's like, no, I am blessed to have an amazing son. My son's father is amazing. Like, we've never had any issues. Thank God. So he's like, listen, you know, he can go to school over here. It's fine. So we made it work. But it was a hard decision I had to make. So he does go to school in New York. He's been going to school in New York now for 2 years. That's dope. He's doing amazing. He talks to all his peers. He has his teachers on products. Wow. Okay. He has a couple of preferred members. Wow. And like the other day, he's like, Mom, I got to make some money. And I'm like, with me, he has it all. My son is a good kid. Like, at 17 years old, you know what I was doing? At 17,
man, listen.
He's all about his mindset is about growth. Like, you see his Instagram, and he's posting, you know, motivational quotes. And I'm just 17. Like, he's 17 years old. Yes. Incredible. Yes. Incredible. And does the business. And the other day, he's like, oh, Mom, I made some extra money. I said, what you do? He's like, I retail. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
That's dope. That's dope, man. That's incredible. So single mom, got your son is a business partner at 17 years old. Yes. Like, can this get any better? Can this get any better? So do you have any tips for, you know, what we're talking about is for everybody, okay? And it's for everybody. Hopefully everybody's taking some notes. Incredible story. Like, I know your story, but it's like every time I hear it, I learn more and more. And then your personal growth and your mental growth just makes it just so much more attractive to listen to and also to share. Because, you know, when I run into people, you know, a lot of people, if I have a female client, they probably can't relate to, you know, athlete, a guy that been an athlete whole entire life, been fit pretty much for my whole entire life, besides, you know, 5 or 6 years, you know, when I just partied for like 5 or 6 years, you know, but they can't relate to my story. So I always like to share, like, your story, you know, Jimena's story, other people's stories, you know, because you guys are great friends of mine. You guys have great motivational stories. So for the women out there that's logged on right now, that's watching this, and it's also going to be on YouTube and Spotify and Anchor and on Apple Music. So that's going to be dope, you know. So do you have any tips for all the women out there that are working 9 to 5s, busting their ass, or maybe just got fired, that have so many ideas, okay, that have so many ideas to become an entrepreneur, but are scared shitless to even jump into the deep end? Do you have any tips to tell them that can help push and motivate them to just go for it?
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys. I was scared. I was scared. I didn't know. I didn't know if I was gonna make this work. I came from a past that I had a safe, and I worked for corporate America, but I did not like to be told what to do.
Right.
I'm a rebel like that. Not only that, the mere fact that somebody's going to dictate how much I get in a raise did not sit very well with me. Now, right, everyone is different. Everyone is entitled to live their life how they choose. Right. But me, I wanted more. So right, I'm telling you guys, it's scary. It is. Right. But ask yourself, what's going to be even scarier when you're sitting here and your whole life has passed in front of you, and you're just now in your 60s, and you've given yourself to your dreams to, well, you're giving somebody else their dreams, but you never lived your dream.
Wow. That's powerful.
Isn't that going to be a lot scarier to see yourself there? There's a lot of women right now that are in situations that their relationship where the man controls the money, and, you know, pretty much he does whatever. Me personally, I would never allow that to happen to me, because I wanted more. Right. I believe in having a 50-50 relationship, but I don't believe in someone, whether it's a man or a woman, trying to control you financially. Wow. You need to do what you need to do for yourself. Right. Because at the end of the day, when that financial gets cut off, then what are you going to do? Wow. So if you're sitting here being scared, isn't it more scary what's going to happen after? Because, wow, all because you did not take that risk. So if you have a dream and you really want to go for it, I'm telling you, it's scary. Get your goals, have your vision clear, and run with it, and do not look back. Wow. The moment that you look back, you're going to trip. Just go. Everything in life is never going to be perfect. But if you continue to work on yourself and work on your dream every single day, it's going to be the most rewarding thing that you can possibly do. Real talk. Fear is a motherfucker. Yes, it is. Yeah. But ask yourself, what are you really scared of? What are you really scared of? What is it that's stopping you to reach your dream? Because don't sit here and tell me that everyone is going to be okay with just living that everyday robot life. Nobody mediocre wants to live life like that. That mediocre, average ass life. The moment that I decided that I was like, yo, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. No. Right. No, there's so much more to life than me to sit here and be stressing. Oh my God, I only can put $10 of gas. I've been there, done that. Right. I've been there, that I've been broke. That it's just like, it's not a good feeling, man. Right. That shit is scary. Being broke is scary. Right. But going after my dream, you bugging all day. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So that was a great explanation. Definitely firing people up in the comments. Yeah, fair, like, you know, fair is always going to be the biggest liar. You know, I was always taught, you know, from my parents that if it doesn't scare the shit out of you, then you shouldn't be doing it. You know, you're supposed to go towards your fear, because fear and the struggles is what creates success. So, and you're living proof of that. And, you know, we're very, very grateful to have you today. Guys, right now, what we're going to do is
She got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do, but we're going to take 5 questions. So if you have any questions for Spinderella, we're going to take 5 questions in the comments. You know, be respectful. You know, this is like my sister. I don't want to have to tighten nobody up. You know, so we're
It's
gonna
so
take 5.
funny.
I know. We're gonna take 5 questions, and then we got to get back to work because this young lady is about to have her first cut to Mill Team 7.5. Already probably got it. Already probably got it. We probably get off of this interview and it's done. And then we still have so much time to get that first cut to
Oh
press
man.
team. So if you are in her organization and you're on this call, let's get people sexy. Let's get people healthy. Let's get these follow-ups in. Let's get on Instagram. Let's get on Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. Let's take advantage of that Wi-Fi, right? Take advantage
Yep.
of that Wi-Fi, right? Because living proof right here. You come from New York to Miami. You know, Miami is not an easy place to be. You know, I've been here for 12 years. Maybe only 3 of my friends out of like 50 of my friends that say, yeah, I'm coming out here and tried to do this dance. They didn't make it. So it takes a lot to really come out here, start from scratch from a big ass city and build up. Because when I first moved from Philly to Miami, I'm like, yo, like Miami's beautiful, but it's like 15 years behind, you know, compared to, you
Fact.
know, living in that big ass city where everything is just fast motion. So
Different cultures, different
right,
cultures.
definitely. All right, we have a question. All right, so question for you, Spin, is how do you accept rejection?
Oh man, I actually had a women empowerment call like 2 weeks ago, and one of the subjects were rejection. Um, Rejection is one of those things that I look at now, and before I would get upset. Like, how dare you say no to me?
Wow.
Like, how can you say no to the queen? Like, what?
Right.
No. But now I look at rejection and I'm like, it makes me feel good. Why? Because it gives me more of a chance to prove you why you should have never said no.
Ooh.
So when I look at the rejection, it just gives me a chance to improve more. So if you, instead of you looking at it as a bad, look at it as your time to work on you. And the more you work on you, that rejection that you had, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's if you're in sales and that person didn't want to buy from you, you just need to continue to focus on you.
Wow.
And I guarantee you that person who rejected you, they're going to come back.
Wow.
That's how I look at
Wow.
rejection.
I like that. I like that. So it's not about as many yeses you get, it's about how many no's you get. Right?
Of course.
That's dope.
I want you to say no. I
Right.
give me a challenge.
Right.
Let's make this fun. Give me a challenge because that's gonna give me an opportunity to work on me even better. Because I
Right.
know you're looking like you're looking.
Right. So Mills Fit, you know, great question. Thanks for asking. All right, we have another question, Spin. Advice for someone trying to gain better control and organization in life.
Well, number one, it starts with you. For me, I'm a very techie person, so I need to have everything in my calendars digitally. I have an app that is called Good Notes, and I have a digital planner. And my digital planner is where I try to plan out everything. Is it perfect? No, it's not. But I worked really hard to make sure that I get it to as close as perfect because there's a lot. I deal with a lot of clients. I have to
Right.
do a lot of follow-ups. And in my business, follow up is key. It's the name of
Right.
the game.
Right.
If you don't follow up with your people, that means you never cared about your people. And the last thing I want my people to feel is that I don't care about them. My people are not just a number for me.
Right.
Like, these are my people. I want to help you.
Right.
So I'm very good, but you got to be real with what you're working with. So writing stuff down, whichever form you like to, even if it's a voice note. I'm also guilty of that. I'll do my voice notes, and you have to see my iPad. You have like little voice notes here, but that's what works for me. But you need to find your structure, find what works for you, and just run with it. Just run with it, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to balance it out. I run different companies. Not only do I run different companies, I have a huge organization. I have a huge client base.
Right.
And, you know, even starting a new business, like, you have to make sure you have a structure for everything. Again, it won't be perfect, but try your best to have it as perfect as you possibly can.
Wow. That's awesome. Great answer. So we have another question. Okay. All right. How do you balance your personal life and your business? You kind of answered that, but because she has 3 small kids and she's trying to run a business. All right, so what advice do you have to this young lady?
Well, for me, my life and my business is kind of like one of those things that come side by side. I also try to have like one day where I have me time and I dedicate, but really if you're gonna run it simultaneously, sometimes it's tricky,
Right,
but you need to have like, let's say your significant other and you're running an Herbalife business,
right,
right? If your significant other doesn't kind of match what you're doing, it's going to be hard for them to understand. So
right.
I think bringing in your life into your business, depending on what it is as well, can actually work for you. You know,
Wow,
for me, my son, I brought him into my business.
that's
Like
dope.
we spent time together. I never had an issue where I wasn't spending enough time with him because I always kept him around me and let him be around the fire. And it actually benefited me and benefited him because he grew up with the mindset of when he decided he wanted to be a distributor, he said, Mom, I don't want to work for anybody. I want to be an entrepreneur like you.
That's dope.
And that was because I brought him into my, now if you have smaller kids, again, if you're doing workouts, include them into your daily life.
Wow.
It's gonna be hard, but if you include your kids into your daily life and then of course set some aside time for them,
Right.
it'll just help you with balancing.
Great. That was a great answer. So hopefully that answered it. Guys, we're gonna take 2 more questions and then we're gonna get back to work. Even though
It's
this is
cutting season. It's cutting
it's
season.
cutting season. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. That was on point. All right, guys, we're gonna take 2 more questions. If we don't get a question in 1 minute, then we're gonna get back to it. Spin, do you have any questions? How you liking this? Are you having fun?
I'm loving this. I've really taken a liking to this online, because especially coming from fitness trainer, you're used to that, one-on-one or big groups in person, and then online is kind of like intimidating. It's intimidating. Being online
Right.
is intimidating. It makes you get uncomfortable, but I love it because it's something fresh and it's something new. I
Right.
totally dig this whole podcasting that you're doing.
Right.
Absolutely love
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. People been on my ass for like so many years. I'm talking about years about doing this. Like, oh man, you got the voice for it, you got the look for it, you got the charisma. Why? What are you waiting for? But timing is everything. I think this was the perfect time to get it popping because I was like, what else am I going to be doing with, I mean, all it takes is, an hour out of the week to set it up and then, an hour to really, really lock in and just get it done. So 2 hours out of the week, I can't, sacrifice
it.
that, so
But
I
you're
just, that's why
bringing
I do it.
value.
Right.
That's bringing value because sometimes people are bored. They're like, there's only so much Instagram scrolling you can
Oh,
do.
no.
But
Holy shucks.
seeing this interact live, like guys, I just want to tell you guys, he sent me questions that we were gonna be going over, and I'm like, I gazed at them. I was like, no, I talk from the heart.
Right.
Like
Right.
this is. If we're doing a live, we're
Right.
doing a live. This is what
Right.
you're gonna get raw and uncut. Let's
Right.
go.
I
And
like it.
I
And
love
we've been
that.
freestyling it. And
I
we and
love
we've been
that.
and we've
I
been
love
freestyling
that.
it. That's
No,
the
I
energy
love
right there.
it.
That's
I
the
love it.
energy right there. So
Yeah.
that's dope. So listen, Spin. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. You know, ah, big tough guy from Philly, right? But listen, uh, I am extremely grateful, thankful, blessed, and honored to have the opportunity to have you on the show today. You dropped so many jewels, so many nuggets for everybody from every aspect. Like your story going to be is going to be a movie one day. It's going to be a movie one day. It's going to be something that everybody's going to be talking about one day. Like, we just seeing the Bull story. We're watching that on the past 2 Sundays, the last dance and it's like 22 years later. Because sometimes it takes 22 years for people to really digest the greatness of an individual or the greatness of a team. And I think what we're seeing right now is your stage of greatness. Okay, so it's been a blessing. I really appreciate you taking time away from your family, away from your organization, away from your businesses, okay, to be on here, to be on this call today. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of people that's going to be following you, and that's really going to be, I don't know, what the heck did I just do right here? Oh, hold up. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people that's really, really going to be rooting for you. They're going to be in the stands, just clapping their hands. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people that took some notes right here that might be hitting you up a week from now, or a year from now, or 5 years from now saying, you know something, you told me to go for it. It might be 5 years later or a year later, but I did it, and I appreciate it, and thank you, because some people are always going to operate on their time. Okay, people are always going to wait for their opportunity. But what you have just taught people is that it's not about sitting around waiting for that door to open. It's about kicking that motherfucker off the hinges. You see what I'm saying? It's about kicking that bitch off the hinges. And I'm glad that you shared your story. You shared it from the heart. Like she said, I sent her a whole, list of questions, not knowing, I know the type of person she is, just being professional. But we sitting up here and the energy is just performed it into being a freestyle, and it's nothing better than coming from the heart and soul. So I appreciate you. I'm grateful. Good luck on that. Good luck on that Mill Team 7.5. But I'm rooting for that first cut, the press team, man. I need that in my life. I need to see that ASAP Rocky. I need to see that ASAP Rocky.
I'll meet you at the press team table.
Oh, you already know. You already know. So as soon as I see that flyer, I'm popping a bottle of champagne. Like, let's go. So it's been an honor.
I tell you, thank you, and if you think it was an honor, it was an honor. For you even asking me, I felt like, oh my God, like it was definitely, my heart is super filled. And if I can leave you guys with one thing, especially for my ladies, doesn't matter what's going on, even when you feel down, the more you love yourself, everything, your mind will definitely get a lot clearer. But it all starts with you wanting more. And with you wanting more is wanting more for you. And how do you get that? Is by loving you first. Wow. The moment you do that, every door that needs to be open for you will be open. And I'm not speaking from some textbook. I'm talking to you from the heart, and I'm talking to you as real facts. This is what can happen. That's
awesome. Thanks. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, guys, listen, what we're going to do is, if she want to stay on, she can stay on. But if not, I know she's busy. I want everybody to put in the comments one thing that they got from this interview, and let's talk about it. But Sven, I appreciate your time. Thank you. God bless you. And let's get these cuts.
All right. Thank you, love. Bye.
Bye. Oh, man, listen.